Nigerian Senate increases 2024 budget submitted by Tinubu to 28.7 trillion naira. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we create juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Sahara Reporter said a reporter that the Nigerian Upper Legislative Chamber, the Senate, commenced a special plenary on the consideration and passage of the 2024 Appropriation Bill. The Senate on Saturday increased the 2024 Nigerian budget by a total of 1.2 trillion naira, moving the budget from 27.5 trillion submitted by President Bola Tinubu to 28.7 trillion naira. According to the report submitted by the Appropriation Committee led by Senator Solomon Adeola, aggregate expenditure was pegged at 28 trillion 777 billion 404 million 73,861 naira. Statutory transfers 1 trillion 742 billion 786 million 788,150 naira. Recurrent expenditure at 8 billion 768 million 5,330,852 naira. Capital expenditure 9 trillion 995 billion 143 million 298,028 naira, and GDP at 3.88%. Sahara Reporters earlier reported that the Nigerian Upper Legislative Chamber, the Senate, commenced a special plenary on the consideration and passage of the 2024 Appropriation Bill. President Bola Tinubu on November 29 presented a total of 27.5 trillion naira budget proposal to a joint session of the National Assembly. The president had pegged the budget deficit for the 2024 fiscal year at 9.18 trillion naira. He said the deficit represents 3.88% of Nigeria's gross domestic product. Tinubu stated the 9.18 trillion naira deficit is lower than the 13.78 trillion deficit recorded in 2023, which represents 6.11% of GDP. The deficit will be financed by the new borrowings totaling 7.83 trillion naira, 298.49 billion naira from privatization proceeds, and 1.05 trillion naira drawdown of multilateral and bilateral loans secured for specific development projects. You hear money, you go confuse. They're increasing it on top waiting. I don't even understand. Okay. Now making that they say the kind of people we in a put to. We don't expect anything positive from these legislatives. These masses are legislatives, but the God of the masses will later judge them accordingly sooner or later. How do we blame them? Okay, who do we blame now? Them or him? They're best of the same feather, my dear. There's nothing wrong in carrying your pad your bill, go give Senate. But there's something wrong in Senate approving it without checking. There's everything wrong. There's everything wrong. Budget padding still continues. Padding going haywire. More money to deride us with a humongous lifestyle while preaching endless fallen hope of a bright future that is only feasible to feeble-minded supporters of myopia regime. So that they will have enough money to share. You get now? Yes, the government needs more money to provide dividends of democracy to the gullible supporters of their own oppressors. More money, please. Just so you know, the vice president is getting a new house. Tinubu and his ministers have enough money to travel wherever they want. You the wine, steady balling throughout 2024 for them. That extra 1.2 trillion na senators get am on. Them just add their cut inside. Prayer will soon be sent to their email. Mine, okay. I don't think it's enough. They should have increased it to 40.7 trillion so that each senator will get at least 1 trillion naira. If you want to lose weight in Nigeria, read Nigerian news. Because only Nigerian news will make you forget the problem where you get for your own head. We never see anything. Somebody say we never see anything. All of them are the problems of this nation. Good Nigerians are with you. Nigeria will be great again. It is your turn. Take as much as you want. So them don't go at their charges. My dear, this particular news we supposed to don't they used to it, but sincerely not used to it in the sense of that we expect the news, but news in the sense that how am I going to put it? We're not supposed to be accepting it, Sha. We're not supposed to accept them. This kind of news now we go here. People go enter street. So yeah, make them talk with them that money they for. Make them talk them. And then go talk them. Somebody is saying American wonder. If you remove these people from that position, they will not survive. They are lazy men and women whose only job is to feast on the country's treasury. Make una go carry the country chop now. I'm telling you, some of them have become so lazy that going back to their normal, after politics, going back to their normal life, they now view it as a death sentence. How they tell you? I did tell you this thing you said, you don't hit the nail on the head. Some people have become lazy that even do their business after politics problem. That is why they're always looking for one position or another, because then they steady get free money. As then you hear what somebody said, this one is steady balling. I'm telling you, steady balling. 20 how many million? Almost 13 trillion naira. Trillion, no. We are not talking about billions here. Trillion naira. So at the end of the day, yes, the government needs money, more money to provide evidence of democracy to the gullible supporters of their own operators. More money, please. Oh, at the end of the day, last, Nigeria. I'm tempted to say sincerely, I'm alright. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.